Hello, world. As you can see, I'm in my gym clothes, heading to the gym. And this is an important part of the process to getting out of debt with these 5 simple steps that I'm going to help you with. You see, 90% of this battle is mental, and 90% of a lot of the emotional stress that we go through is mental. And so the first thing that you must do is you've got to change your physical state. You know, when we were losing 6 houses that got foreclosed on, our car got repossessed, and having to file bankruptcy, it was an emotional time because, a lot of people have a high value on material things. And to a certain degree, it is something that they hold very dear and very precious, and it defines them. And when you're losing it, the thing that you don't want to do is talk about it to other people, especially people that you know. And it can be a very emotional time. And so you've got to get out of that environment, which is number 2, but you've got to get moving. You got to get in motion because that stress is creeping into your whole being. It's in your body and it can consume you. And when people are going through stress, they want to do one of 2 things. They want to eat or they want to sleep. And mine was sleeping. I just wanted to go away from the environment that I was in or the mental state I was in and suppress myself some kind of way. But you got to get out. You got to get moving. Step number 2 is you got to change your physical environment. If it's a stressful environment at your job, on your break time, make sure you get out of that environment. If it's in your home, make sure you spend as least amount of time as possible in that environment because you're not in your creative state when you're in that environment. Your creative juices are not flowing. But when you get in motion and get out of that environment, amazing things start to happen. The next thing you want to do, step number 3, is you want to write and design the life that you're wanting to live, that you're going to live, not the life that you're currently living. Don't think about where you are right now. Think about where you're going and write it on paper and be very detailed. As you can see in my office here, on the back there is a posterized, laminated phrase of I have a millionaire mind. And back then, I didn't have the money to laminate things, so I would just write them on as large a amount of paper as possible with a Sharpie pen all over my house, all throughout the hallways, all throughout the office. Even though we were losing that house, I would have them everywhere. That's number 3. Number 4 is you want to make sure that you visualize this. After you write it on paper, you want to visualize it by closing your eyes and meditating on it and actually seeing yourself in that home, seeing yourself driving that car, seeing yourself with a large bank account, seeing all of these things as they are becoming, not as they're going to become, as they are becoming, as they are fulfilling themselves and manifesting themselves in the real world. And then the last step, number 5, is to make sure you write down some keywords. You write down some words that validate this picture that you're painting. And don't speak it as it's going to happen or I want to be a millionaire or I want to be successful. No, speak it as if it's already occurred. I'm already a millionaire and I'm living the millionaire lifestyle. I already have a new home and it's 11,000 square feet with a swimming pool and a 1-hole par 3 golf course and a studio in the basement for me to record some audio tracks and personal development tapes and a theater room that's 1,400 square feet. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to design your life and get out of debt fast. These are some things that will help you. These are some things I believe that will get you to that next level. If this added value to your life, please add a comment and rate this for me because winning is a choice. You must choose it. It will not choose you. This is Ramon Fulcher. I am RamonFulcher.com.